Yes, it was first of all, crazy for me to do, to put a real historical figure in this book, because in A Gentleman's Gentleman, the first book of this duology, I really was trying to kind of create its own little world separate from. I didn't do a whole ton of research, really. I didn't feel married to historical accuracy in a way that I felt was not going to serve the story. I had a real chip on my shoulder about that in particular, because so many Regency romances in particular, but historical romances in general, like a lot of that historical accuracy that these romance novels have are kind of genre conventions that were invented by like early 1900s novelists who were sort of reviving the Regency era as a romantic setting and kind of just wholesale inventing things that they thought were like cool. A lot of the stuff about the Regency era and the aesthetics of it and the famous works of Georgette Hare and her contemporaries were just really just fantasy, and we're also coming from a place of deep bias and racism. So I was really trying to do something new. But then when it came to writing this book, I think Lord Byron was like just a very brief, like I put him in the pitch as a joke almost. I knew that my editor, Anna Kaufman at Vintage Books, like we have sort of a similar sense of humor. And I was like, and wouldn't it be funny if also like Lord Byron was there for like a really funny, like quick cameo? And she was like, oh yeah, that would be really funny. Like, yeah, okay, I love that. So the scene that I just read was what was supposed to be the first and only like end of like that we see of Lord Byron. And somehow in this book, he became a real supporting character. Like his role kept just growing and growing to the point where I was like, oh, well, like logistically, I need someone to do this. Well, it's gonna be Lord Byron, I guess. He's already there. Like, let's have him do this. I need someone to like connect these, red strings to make their character arc make sense. Who can they have that conversation with? Because they can't be honest about what's happening with any of these other characters, because that would spoil the whole plot. So Lord Byron was like stepping in for a lot of these like moments where I was just like, God, he's doing a lot of heavy lifting here.